Hey guys, Anthony Collects here. Today we're going over a $4,000 Lego haul. It's over 100 retired Star Wars sets. There's also 30 or 40 sealed sets as well. Before we start, I just wanted to get some things out of the way. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to drop a Q&A video. You guys can leave some questions in the comment section below. A lot of you guys have been commenting to show my entire collection or do a Lego room tour. I'm gonna address those comments in this upcoming Q&A, so don't miss that video. Any sets that I decide to sell out of this haul will be posted to my Facebook Marketplace. I'll link it in the description, and if you guys want to add any of these sets to your collection, you guys can check that out. And I ship anywhere in the United States. This has been one of the biggest purchases to date for this channel. I actually had to borrow my girlfriend's car just to go pick this up. You'll see in the next clips that both cars are absolutely packed to the brim. There's a lot of really cool sets in here. So make sure you guys watch all the way through this video. And I really hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure you guys comment which set is your favorite out of this entire haul, and have a great day. See you guys. All right, so I wanted to show you guys the extent of how much stuff I actually picked up yesterday. I think there's 4 huge tubs in here. My other vehicle is also filled to the brim with Lego. In this clip, you'll just see me unloading both of the cars, bringing all the Lego sets into the house. And once I get into the house, I'm gonna show you guys all of the sets put together in a huge pile, and you'll really truly see the extent of everything. Now we're inside my house and we have all the sets laid out in a huge pile, and you could really get to see how big of a haul this actually is. And now we could just start getting into all of these sets. Starting this haul off with an absolute banger, we have the Republic Cruiser set number 7665. This one came out in 2007 and it came with 5 exclusive minifigures right there. You see all of them in perfect condition. I'm not going to go too in depth on this set because I did a review on this one and the Republic Frigate from 2014. You guys should go check that out. I'll link it in the description. I'm really liking the start of this video. This is the 2007 Y-Wing. This is one of my first sets that I've ever owned. I got this one actually for Christmas along with the X-Wing from that same year. And it's just a really nostalgic set for me, and I think it looks really great, and it still holds up to today. 2011 Millennium Falcon. This set number 7965, and just like any other Millennium Falcon, all of the panels flip up like so, and then you can get to the interior. Came with 6 figures. 4 of them are exclusive. This Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Leia, and Han Solo. Next up, we have 2 ATTE walkers. On the left, we have the 2013 ATTE walker. It notably came with this figure right here, Coleman Trebor. The 2022 version came with 9 minifigures. These figures were definitely questionable and had a lot of problems with them, but it also came with 3 droids and a spider droid. So starting on the left, we have the ATAP. That one came with a Commander Gree. I personally do not like ATAPs. I just think they're kind of, I don't know, kind of wonky looking. But anyways, next is the AAT. I do not have it built. It's in that bag right there. But that one came with a really nice 332nd clone with no helmet holes. Everyone loves that. Next, we have General Grievous's Starfighter. And that one came with a really cool tattered robes Obi-Wan and a really nice white General Grievous, as well as a airborne trooper with a actual comma, which is great. Also came with a bunch of different battle packs. I didn't want to pull them all out of the bags for you guys, but here's the instruction manual, so you kind of get the point of which ones were included. Upcoming 3 sets were pretty underwhelming in my opinion. Obviously, this Anakin's Interceptor, they always do these pretty well, but there's been so many different versions of this. Can't really say much about this one. Of course, we have the new style X-Wing. I just hate the smaller play scale sets that they're doing, including this X-Wing. I just think it looks really bad. A small TIE fighter, which again is just so dinky compared to all the rest of them. Another really cool bunch of sets is the 20th anniversary Star Wars sets. All of these came with a exclusive figure. These particular sets are missing almost all of those except for this Han Solo. So every single one of these is missing the 20th anniversary figure, but otherwise they are complete, which is pretty cool. All 5 sets are here, which is, we have the Snowspeeder, the Slave One, also known as Boba Fett's Starship, so I don't get canceled, Anakin's Pod Racer, the Scout Walker. Another haul where we get a UCS Slave One and a UCS TIE Fighter. I feel like in every single haul we get one of these. Actually, a little fun fact for you, I think I've owned 5 UCS Slave Ones over the past year, which is just insane. And I think I've owned 3 TIE Fighters. 2 really cool sets. Obviously, this Slave One comes with the Boba Fett with printed arms and legs. This guy is so good. You have the TIE Fighter that came with that exclusive TIE Fighter pilot minifigure. He has printed arms and everything. It's so clean looking. Honestly, I think this TIE Fighter displays a little bit better than the Slave One. You guys might roast me in the comments for that, but it is a close second. Next, we have 3 Imperial sets, starting off with the Imperial V-Wing, Super Star Destroyer, or the Executor Super Star Destroyer. This is a really cool midi scale set. It also featured these small Star Destroyers on the side as well. The new style TIE Bomber. This is actually a really nice set. I appear to be missing the Darth Vader figure, but did come with a Imperial officer and a really nice TIE pilot right there. Imperial Gonk droid. I think that's the first time we saw one of those, and this little side cart holding some missiles. These new tables, these black tables right here, they have really cool drawers on either side, but there's actually 2 tables here. Both of those were from this haul as well. All of these sets up here to go over, a lot of really nice sets on here. So we'll just start with the first one. This is Palpatine's Arrest. This one has some really awesome figures. I'll put them up on the screen. I couldn't find the figures. They're somewhere in the haul, but I can't find them right now. Really love this set. This is a really expensive set nowadays. But then another really cool one is the Playscale Venator. This one opens up in the front and you could see all of the features on the inside. It has a carrying handle. You can actually carry the whole thing by this. The Imperial Light Cruiser. This one has all the figures on the inside. Comes with some really nice figures, but most notably Moff Gideon. This Moff Gideon goes for I think around $60 nowadays. It has a really cool 2-sided cape. One side's red and then one side's black. The Final Duel set. UCS A-Wing. Again, this is another UCS set that I seem to always get in these hauls. I've already owned like 3 of these, but then one of my first sets I ever got, I feel like I've said that a few times already, but this is definitely one of the first sets that I ever had as a kid, and I got it for Christmas from my mom and my dad. This is the Jabbas sail barge, and apparently we're supposed to be getting a UCS version of this, which is really cool. 2005, I want to say, the original play model Death Star. This one came with a lot of figures. I'll put them up on the screen. There's so many rooms, so many things to show you on this, but I now own every single Death Star ever made, so that's pretty cool. I don't know where I'm gonna fit this on my shelf, but yep, I have every single Death Star ever made now. Safe to say that we're getting into some of the crazy stuff now. That's a pretty insane statement, seeing as though we've already seen a lot of really cool sets, but now this is the truly insane stuff and really the main reasons why I bought this haul. So this one is the 2019 UCS Star Destroyer. This thing is absolutely massive. I think it's like 40 inches long or something like that. Obviously, I don't need 2 of these, so I will be selling this one. My other one is right down there, but this one came with 2 really cool figures with dual molded legs. But then over here, I don't know if you guys noticed in any of my other videos, but I have a few new UCS sets over here. This is from this haul, actually. So as you can see, I now have a UCS Venator and a UCS Shuttle and a UCS ATST. We added some crazy UCS sets to our collection here, and I'm most proud of probably the Venator and the UCS Shuttle. You guys probably saw in my tier list video, the UCS Shuttle is one of my favorite sets of all time, and it was honestly my white whale set. The set that I never thought I would probably get, my hardest to find set, my most expensive set. So I'm so happy to have that UCS Shuttle. Obviously, the Venator is a really cool set now too. Still kind of growing on me a little bit, but I do really like it. I don't like how cluttered my UCS shelf is now, but as you can see, I'm running out of space. Everything you see boxed up here has already been sold, but I want to show you guys it because it was included in the haul. All the sets laid out on the table. The person who bought this has really good taste in sets. Every set here is honestly really nice. So starting off with the UCS X-Wing, I actually already have this one sealed, and I was thinking about doing a live stream this Friday at 8 p.m. doing a live build of that. This one came with a really cool Luke Skywalker pilot minifigure. He has dual molded legs. Next, we have the Hellfire droid, the newer style Hellfire droid. I think this is a clone lieutenant. Could be wrong about that. And then it came with 2 super battle droids. We don't get enough super battle droids. Next up, we have the Naboo Starfighter. This one is the Endor Bunker, one of the older sets of this whole haul. Definitely the build is kind of lacking, but the figures are what really make this set. Plus the little side builds that came with a catapult and even a Ewok with a glider and even 2 speeder builds and a small scale ATST. Kind of going hand in hand with the Endor Bunker, the Shuttle Tidarium. This one also came with some really cool figures. This one is absolutely huge for a playscale set, and it has a lot of really cool features. The cockpit opens and all the sides even open. Next up, we have the 2013 Droid Tank, I believe it's called. And this one is unbuilt currently, so that's why I have the instruction manual right here. But this one came with Jango Fett, which we haven't seen Jango Fett in forever. We have the Coruscant Guard gunship from this year. I really hate this Commander Fox, but the rest of the figures really hold up this set. We have Chancellor Palpatine, 2 shock troopers, and Padme Amidala. Carrying on with the red and kind of white theme here, my favorite Jedi Interceptor, Obi-Wan's red Interceptor. This thing looks so freaking cool. Getting down to the last 2, we have a large ATST duel on Naboo set. And in this box, we have the UCS Cantina, the Mos Eisley Cantina. He also bought this one as well. I'm kind of mad but happy at the same time that I got all 3 of these sets. So these are a bunch of Hoth sets, and now that I have all of these, I feel like now I'm forced to do a Hoth mock. All of these ones on the left side all came with the Assault on Hoth, also known as the UCS Hoth. I think it gets a lot more hate than it deserves, honestly. I think it is a really cool playset. I don't think it should have been a UCS set, to be honest. This should have been like a, you know, like a $200 just giant playset. Came with a lot of really cool figures, especially these 2 pilots I think are pretty expensive, but I'm not going to go through all the figures. There's just way too many. I do like that the snowtroopers have camas, and then it came with a Wampa, and this version of Luke where he's hung upside down in the Wampa cave, that version of Luke is actually worth quite a bit as well. We have a Tauntaun figure, which is always great, and then it came with this huge cannon and even the shield generators. Then we have this other set. It's this one right here. It's just a snow speeder with a snow trooper on a turret right there. Alright guys, these are the last bunch of sets. So there's some really nice ones in here. Starting with my favorite probably from this entire lot, except for maybe some of the UCS sets. This is the combination of the 2013 Rancor pit and the 2012 Jabbas Palace. This one came with an awesome Rancor. Mine is missing the claws right there, but these are actually 2 separate sets. And the Jabbas Palace comes right off the top there. So in 2013, you would have got just this Rancor pit with a few figures. And then in 2012, you would have got this top part, which is Jabba's palace, and also this tower right here. This one came with some really cool figures. You have two Gamorrean guards, Ula, then you have Bausch Leia. I think this might be the only Bausch Leia that was ever created. This is such a nice figure. Oh my god, this might be one of my favorite figures in my collection right now. We got Bib Fortuna, and then you have Han Solo and Carbonite. You got Luke with a large bone right there. Pause on that. You got this guy, shirtless guy, some chest hairs. Chewbacca. I think this guy's name is Salacious B. Crumb. Next up, we have the Flash Speeder with 2 droids, a Gungan, and 2 pilots, Naboo pilots, I guess. 2013 droid spider tank. Droid spider tank, spider walker, something spider. Some sort of spider droid. Also from 2013, Duel on Geonosis. This one has a really nice figure. This is Hoggle the Lesser. This is really, really nice. Really like that figure. And then, of course, we have Count Dooku with his curved lightsaber. That's super cool. Less notable set, Obi-Wan's hut. The Sith Infiltrator, which came with a really cool Qui-Gon figure with this poncho. And then it also came with my first Watto figure. Watto is officially canceled, guys. He was a slave owner, so he is canceled. Maybe I'll do a comparison video between all the Sith Infiltrators because I do own them all now. So slight flex there. We have a Star Destroyer. I want to say this one's from 2014. I could be wrong on that, but these are the figures for that. And the cool thing about this one is the whole kind of top part comes out, and then you get to play with the inside features. That's it for all the used sets. To show you guys all the sealed sets, I actually pulled some clips from my stream. You guys could have watched this live on my YouTube. I'm gonna stream every Friday. There you go. AWOL bricks. Here's your ship. Boba Fett's starship, guys. You're not allowed to say Slave 1. Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. This was a gift with purchase. The Scary Pirate Island. Here's the Tatooine Homestead. Gift with purchase. The Lars Family Homestead. This Boba Fett Starship Microfighter Clone Command Station. Got a bunch of poly bags. Got a Han Solo polybag, gift with purchase. This is the Death Star Key, I believe it's called, or something along the lines of that. I don't remember what this is called. I think from the Mandalorian. We got this huge Indiana Jones set. What is this? Temple of the Golden Idol. This is one of my favorites. This one I sell pretty easily on Facebook as well. This is the Mandalorian Starfighter. This is my first 3-in-1 pack ever. I've never owned a 3-in-1 pack. And we got the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. Finally, I got the Death Star 2 little set. So now I have every single Death Star ever made. That's an awesome set. I'm really glad I have that. This is my third Obi-Wan's Starfighter. Then we got the Millennium Falcon Holiday Diorama. Mandalorian Battle Pack. 4+ ATST. Love that one. This is one of my favorite sets in the last 5 years, honestly. I have 6 of these sealed right now and 1 open. This is the Republic Fighter Tank. Mandalorian's Forge. Dark Trooper Attack set. That's a decent one. Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor set. UCS Luke's Land Speeder. What do you guys think about the UCS Luke's Land Speeder? Do you guys like that set? Alright, we got 2 sealed advent calendars. We got Boba Fett, we got the Bausch Leia, Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker, and then the Commander Cody. A 2-in-1 pack, a Hoth 2-in-1 pack. Alright, you guys are gonna like this next set. Look at that. A sealed ARC 170. This is the new version of the ARC 170. A sealed ARC 170, guys. Isn't that crazy? I think this thing goes for like 300 or 400 bucks or something. There's a UCS gunship in here. It is used. It's all bagged. It's all bagged up. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and shout out to everyone that was in the live stream that chatted with me all night. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so really thanks for that, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.